Hello, my name is Ardish Bereket. I am a part of Group 1 along with Abraham Khan, Julian Shamoun, Nicholas Masson, Brandy Tarver, and Mohammed Rafi. We chose Pizza Hut as the company to research. Pizza Hut, a global restaurant chain which has become a household name over the years, still faces problems. The work this report covers is progress we've made in our research towards solving the problems we believe are the biggest that Pizza Hut is facing, as well as work that is still looking to be completed in our research. Now I will be handing the mic over to Abraham Khan.
Hello everyone, I'm Ibrahim Khan and I'll be discussing the purpose and the structure slide for this presentation. As a team, we will talk about the progress that we have made so far, whether we are on schedule or ahead of schedule or behind schedule. We will also talk about the tasks that have been completed so far and the tasks that need to be completed to bring this project to completion. For any project, it is very important for the stakeholders to know about the expected completion date, and we will announce that date for our project. Moving on to the structure slide of this presentation, Nicholas will discuss the project progression, whether our work is progressing as planned, the results that we have produced currently, and the plan of work for the upcoming weeks. Julian will provide project timeline, listing all the tasks that need to be completed, and along with the person responsible for those specific tasks with the expected completion date. Then Brandy will talk about the issues faced by the team, and she will also summarize each presenters. And finally, Mohammed will conclude the presentation by stating where we stand as a team overall. I would like to thank you for listening to my part of this presentation, and I'll be handing over to Nicholas.
As for the progress of the project, we have successfully generated surveys for both customers and employees of Pizza Hut. These surveys aim to collect data on the overall satisfaction of Pizza Hut, the quality of food, the expectation of cost, and ease of ordering from Pizza Hut. The more challenging part of this reporting period has been gathering participants. It has been relatively easy to find frequent Pizza Hut customers and potential customers. It has been more difficult to find current employees. We are in the process of collecting data from the participants we do have, and we are starting to plan based on the findings. We are not as far along as we had hoped at this time. However, we are optimistic that we'll be able to get a lot done with after finding these contacts in the next reporting period. I'll pass things off to Julian, who will talk more about our plans for the next reporting period.
Here is our project timeline. For our project timeline, our left column is our task, our middle is our expected times to finish those tasks, or if they already are finished, and the right side is our members and what they will be doing. So far, we haven't completed as much as we wanted to, but we think we're doing okay and we're pretty much on track. We created a couple survey questions I'll show you guys here in a second. And we split those survey questions into two different categories, employees and customers. And we are conducting and collecting those survey results right now. As of March 15th, we started that, and we're hoping to finish that pretty soon. We're interviewing Pizza Hut customers, employees, and we're actually hoping by the end of March to finish that. Some other things that we're hoping to finish before April 4th is our secondary research and how different Pizza Huts can address staffing issues. Before April 10th, we're hoping to finish our secondary research and how different Pizza Huts can promote its delivery methods. And then obviously on the due dates, we're hoping to finish project 5A and 5B. Now for those survey questions, here are a couple of them. We decided to do two different surveys, one for employees and one for other customers. I'm not going to read all of them, but here are some of them. For the employees, we have how difficult is your job on a day-to-day basis? Is your work split evenly throughout the establishment? And do you feel you get paid an accurate amount for what you do? And for the customers, we have you ever had an instance where your standards weren't met? Has there been a time something you desired off the menu wasn't in store? And what is the easiest way to order, through the phone, online, or in person? We have these survey questions out right now and collecting data as we speak. We're hoping to soon be done with this so that we could get accurate reading of some secondary problems that we didn't know about, if there is any. Up next, we have my team member Brandy here to talk about some issues that emerged in our group work.
Okay, so I'm Brandy and I'll be presenting the issues faced by the group. So some issues that emerged in our collaborative work were communication, access to resources to create more diverse data, and lack of clear vision. To resolve communication issues and collaboration, measures were taken quickly and early. We leveraged technology to strengthen communication, such as instant messaging and video conference calls. Communication was strengthened with instant messaging, such as WhatsApp, and video conferences such as Zoom. Great communication is critical in team collaboration, especially with everything being virtual. We make it a point to meet together regularly to establish and discuss goals. To resolve our lack of access to resources, to create more diverse data, we just maximize our limited resources. I'd also like to add that we've had some competing of priorities to reach deadlines, resulting in some of us being pulled in many different directions at once. To maximize our resources and time, we documented everything to create a more efficient and great understanding of the data we already analyzed. While creating accountability for each of our individual roles, keeping everyone on the same page, we have all been kept in the loop when it comes to analyzing our team's progress and implementing changes, so everybody can stay on the same page. To resolve our lack of clear vision, we empowered each team member and focused on our strengths rather than working around our weaknesses, as well as create a plan to lay out each team member's responsibilities. The results allow each person to be accountable for a portion of the work and gives our team an actual direction. And now I'll be passing it to Mohammed to conclude the presentation.
With all that being said, this will lead me to conclude our progress report presentation. Throughout this presentation, we have discussed our purpose for this project. Nicholas has discussed the project progression and also the current state of tasks that we have completed so far and where we are headed in the near future. Julian also discussed our current project timeline and how we are on schedule, how the schedule has been going, and some of the tasks that we have completed, or some of the stuff that we also have left incompleted and will complete at a later date. Randy has also discussed the issues that some of the current issues that we faced as a group, such as our access to resources to better assess our data, also a communication issue, and lack of clear vision as a whole. With all that being said, you have seen everything that we have been currently working on through our surveys, and you have also seen our